Coming up this weekend at UFC 179, Chad Money Mendes is fighting. Of course, he's local dude coming out of the Alpha Male camp up in Sacramento, which is really cool. And this fight was supposed to happen back in August in LA, but was canceled due to Aldo being injured. But now it's happening. You excited?
So excited, man. I've been waiting for this for 2.5 years, man. It feels like it's been forever. I'm super pumped to finally get this done.
Now, do you feel like there's a little bit of an issue with it? It was supposed to happen in L.A., right? And now it's in Brazil. Do you think that gives Aldo a little bit of an advantage?
Yeah, it was supposed to happen August 2nd in L.A. I think we were 3 or 4 weeks out from the fight, and he got injured, and they postponed it and moved it to Brazil. It definitely pissed me off, but, I was just super pumped to have all my friends and family there to watch me win this belt. And, it's so awesome to watch TJ do it in Vegas and have everyone there. So, that's what I was most pissed off about. But it is what it is. I mean, I have a good group of people that came out. Not as many that were going to be there August 2nd, but I got a good group. And, I'm going to get it done here in his backyard, which is probably going to mean a lot more to me anyway, so we're going to get it done.
So after your fight this weekend, are you going to stay a little bit longer, try to enjoy the beaches of Brazil, or are you going to come right back?
I'm coming right back, man. I was just in Brazil a couple weeks ago for some media stuff, and I'm back here again. So.
Okay. All right.
I'm all Braziled out.
I mean, especially if you take his belt, you got to get out of hostile territory, right?
Yeah, exactly, man. When I win that belt, I don't know what the hell is going to happen here. So
take that belt and run. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is a rematch from UFC 142, happened back in 2012. Now, you since then have been able to rattle off 5 wins, 4 of them via TKO or KO. But Aldo says he's not impressed. What do you have to say about that?
Of course, he's got to say that. I mean, he's not going to say, "Damn, I'm impressed that he's been knocking everyone out." But I know in the back of his head, he's worried. He better be. If he's a smart man, which I think he is, he's worried. You guys got to see the shove for the stare down. I mean, he's been talking a bunch of shit in media, which he's never done before. I'm in his head.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know, before you're kind of criticizing him that he doesn't really sell his fights, but then he goes and shoves you in Brazil, and now, I mean, on the embedded, he's calling you a piece of shit. Like, what is this about?
Yeah, I mean, this is what we need. I think I've made this a grudge match. It's perfect. The guy is a little hermit crab and stays in Brazil and never does any media. I've been doing a ton of shit for this fight, and it's like, dude, get off your ass and start helping. Start doing something. Sell this thing.
Well, I guess if
you want to know what's going on in your fight camp, they want to talk to you. Like, do some media. The guy doesn't do shit. So, yeah, man, it's good to finally have him stepping out of his comfort zone and doing something.
It's also a sign that he might be a little scared if he's not the kind of guy who usually runs his mouth about other fighters, and all of a sudden he is. Kind of shows me that he's a little worried.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, one guy not to shy away from talking a little trash and trying to hype up fights. Obviously, we have Conor McGregor, who in a recent interview he said he's going to rest his balls on your head.
Yeah, we did a Skype interview last night, and I asked him what wrestling was, and he said he's going to rest his balls on my head. I said, wow, good answer, buddy. But, yeah, this guy's talked his way all the way to the top. I gotta admit, some of this shit is pretty funny. But,
yeah, you got to laugh at some of the stuff he says.
I'm gonna have to just beat the shit. Yeah, something like that. You can't even say to it. It's like, all right, dude.
Speaking
I remember when I was in 3rd grade making those jokes. It's good. But yeah, I mean, whatever, dude. I just can't wait to beat the shit out of this dude. Bottom line, he's the type of guy that, like I said, he's a big talker. I think he has a weak mind. He thinks he's a god, but he's really a weak-minded individual. I mean, you guys have seen some of his fights. He taps out. He gives up. I've seen him tap in multiple fights. This is going to be a fight that's not even a competition for me. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to whoop his ass.
Hey, so speaking of trash talkers, apparently Nick Diaz was recently at the Alpha Male gym. Did you get a chance to train with him?
Yeah, Nate was there with us. He came in the day before I left, and we're just getting some sparring and stuff. But Nate and Nick come in from time to time and roll with us and do some sparring with some of the bigger guys. But yeah, Nate's my boy.
Right on. Speaking of the Alpha Male gym, too, we've talked to you before. We've also talked to some of your teammates. We talked to TJ and Uriah, and all 3 of you picked the bear over the pterodactyl. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Well, we talked to Danny Castillo, and he said that you guys are all wrong.
Danny would be the oddball out.
He said he actually wanted
in the gym.
He said he wanted to bring it up to you guys, and you guys needed to have a meeting about it.
Well, we got one more for you that you can take back to Danny, and you can ask him this one too. It's another fight question. Go ahead, Dodge.
All right. So, would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
I think I'd rather fight 100 duck-sized horses.
100 duck-sized horses?
Worst case, I could just start kicking and stomping.
You're gonna have to.
But horses do bite pretty damn hard, but I'm just gonna bank on being so small that it's not too bad.
Well,
I've heard ducks bite hard too, so
we'll do. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, but they don't have teeth. Horses do.
Yeah, exactly. We'll do pride rules. So soccer kicks and head stomping is illegal or is legal in this fight. So pride rules, and you're all good with the ducks, right? With the horses.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, the fight goes down. It's this Saturday, UFC 179. Chad Money Mendes meets Jose Aldo, Part 2. You should check this one out on pay-per-view. Find somebody who's watching it. Invite your friends over. Get it. Find some place that's showing it. Watch the fight. Best of luck to you this weekend, Chad. Thanks for being on the show, man.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. You have a good one.